Hello guys! Spotted Trend here. Today's video, ituturo ko sa inyo step by step kung paano gumamit ng OBS screen recording sa inyong mga content.
Kung bago kayo sa YouTube channel ko, huwag nyo kalimutang mag-subscribe. Tara na sa computer at tignan natin how to get the OBS. Dito, gusto kong ipakita sa inyo how to get the OBS na libre. To get the OBS, pumunta sa website theobsproject.com. Nasa description ang link kung gusto nyo i-click para mapunta kayo sa website na ito. Ang maganda sa OBS ay gumagana ito sa lahat ng major platforms kasama na ang Windows, Mac at Linux. To download the OBS, just click on the operating system you are using and follow the installation steps. So, ayan, kung nakikita nyo, dinownload ko muna siya. So, we are going to wait for a minute for this. So, madali lang siya mag-download, guys, kung mabilis yung internet connections nyo. So, you can open the file, then download right away. And after that, so ayan, go next, install. Then, ayan, running na yung kanyang program. Then, you will see the screen like this. If you are wondering how I'm recording this video, so I'm using the OBS, guys, right now. So, the easiest way to start with the OBS is to go to the menus, click on the tools, and then click on the auto configuration wizard. So dito guys, you need to decide what you want to use OBS for you. You can use it for streaming, screen recording, or as a virtual camera. So if you choose streaming, it will guide you to select service provider and like Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook and help you to find the best way to go on streaming. Then for screen recording naman, as the name suggests, you can read your screen and save the video file on your computer to edit or share with the others. Then lastly, there's the option to use the virtual camera. What is a virtual camera? In a moment, I will create a scene using the OBS with a virtual camera. You can send that scene to the different video conference software. So as you can see guys, okay naman ang lahat. Diba? So, we're going to optimize the just for recording kasi kailangan lang natin ngayon is screen recording. So, after that, go to next. Dito guys, next we need to answer a few more questions. So, first, we need to set our base resolution. So, choose the options that matches your display resolution. So, when you click on drop down this, you will see the display one, only one monitor, and my resolution is this. As you can see, display. Then the next is the questions about the frames per second or FPS that we want to use. We have several options: 30 FPS, 60 FPS, or either one, but prefer higher or lower frames. Generally, if you are recording gameplay, you might want a higher frame rate for smoother video. But if you are recording your desktop on your applications, you need to use 30 FPS. So it is usually better for resolution. Then click OK. Then on the next screen, you will see the final results of auto configuration. So showing the settings for our recording. Okay. If you're looking good, click OK, apply. So, after the auto configuration wizard, so ito na yung lumabas sa screen natin, sa OBS screen natin. Ito yung black rectangular screen na pwede natin gamitin for our screen recording. Alternatively, if you want to tweak settings, click on the file menu, then settings, then output. Here you can customize your streaming and recording settings. For full control, click on the output mode, then advanced to adjust all the settings for streaming and recording. Using the auto configuration wizard is still the easiest way to start. Kung sa tingin mo okay na ang lahat, then you have to click OK. Now that we have set up everything, we need to tell OBS what to record or stream. We will use this black rectangular area called the scene. So we add different sources to the scene. In the bottom left corner, you can see the scene is called scene. We will keep this name for now, but you can add or remove scene later. Kung gusto mong mag-add na maraming scene or multiple scene, mas magandang ideya na lagyan mo ng pangalan bawat scene na nilagay mo dyan sa OBS para madali mo siyang ma-identify. Here, let's click on the plus icon to see the types of items we can add to our scene. Here we see the list of different types of sources we can add. Two of the ones you will probably use most often are: this means capturing your display or desktop. If you're going to play a game, you want to click on the game captured instead. It's optimized for a gaming. For now, let's click on the display capture to capture our desktop. This opens a prompt where we can name it. I will leave it as a display capture. If you want to start adding many different sources, it helps to give them a unique name so you can identify them later. Let's click OK. This opens properties and now I can see my display below. If I have multiple monitors, I could choose which display to focus on. I can also select whether to include my mouse cursor. Everything looks good, so click OK. Back on the main screen, you should see the scene coming together. We now have the display showing up. Now our desktop is showing. As you can see, there's a red line in our rectangular area, so it means it's now working. If you want to include audio in your recording or streaming, you need to add a source for your microphone or audio or system audio. So click on the plus icon under the source. At the top of the list, select audio input capture. This will be your microphone, and so rename it to the microphone and click OK. In the properties screen, choose your microphone device and click OK. You should now see your microphone in the audio mixer and it should be working. If you also want to record system sound and another source, click on the plus icon again and select audio input capture. So rename it to the system sound and click OK. In the properties, you can choose the device to the capture sounds from like speakers or headphones and then click OK. Now that the system sound is added, you can see both microphone and the system sound in the system sound in the box. So it's important to give its source an easy to understand name, especially and when you have many items in the list. Now let's look at the audio mixer. So here you can see all the sources. You can drag to adjust level, mute or unmute sources, then access advanced studio properties. Ganyan. To the right of the audio mixer, you can see transitions. We'll come back to this after another scene. Now let's start recording to see how OBS works. On the right hand side, you have a various controls. You can start streaming to your favorite service, start a recording, start a virtual camera, or use the studio mode. We will explore studio mode later, so you can go to the setting or exit applications. For now, let's start a basic recording. I've started recording and you can see screen is being recorded. Now that you know the basics of using OBS to capture your display, let's move on to the more advanced uses. We will create more complex scenes using the one just made as base. From the display captured scene, we have going to create a desktop captured with a webcam. So now click OK. Now that you have a second scene with the same sources, to add a webcam, click the plus icon and select the video captures device, name it and keep the default name or webcam capture device and click OK. Then the webcam properties will open. Ayan na ako. And the defaults should be fine. So click OK again. So as you can see, yan, nakita nyo. And your webcam image will appear on the screen. As small screen, but it might be too large yung una, but you can adjust everything. So, to resize it and click on the video captures device, yan, pwede nyo siyang paliitin, palakihin. So, it's depend on you. So, now I'm start recording the entire PC. So, I can edit whatever I want here. You can see my TikTok account. I have the screen. I put the screen as much as I want. So, like 4, 5, 10, it depend sa inyo. So, now, I can edit my Canva here using the screen recording. So, here is my digital download product. So, yan guys. Dito ako nag-edit. Dito ako gumagawa ng free websites. So, ayan, yung mga designs. So, dito ko ginagawa. So, as you can see guys, ayan na yung ginawa kong recording sa aking OBS. Kung bago kayo sa channel ko guys, and so that's it for today guys pala. Kung bago kayo sa channel ko, huwag nyo kalimutang mag-like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para lagi kayo updated.